morning, everybody. Welcome along to Towcester on this slightly inclement summer's morning. 8 races to enjoy here at Towcester this morning. 2 changes to tell you about. First change comes in race number 1, the 10.06, for which you've got 15 minutes left for betting on. Race 1, trap 4, Cousin Dupree has been withdrawn. Reserve Greyhound, Clean Minor runs. That's race 1, trap 4, Cousin Dupree is out. Reserve Greyhound, Clean Minor. Also a change in race number 3, where trap 4, Burnwalk Bray has been withdrawn. Race 3, trap 4, runs the Reserve Greyhound, Dinner Larnaca. Race 3, trap 4, now runs Dinner Larnaca. Reserve Greyhound, full form for both reserves, can be found at the rear of your race card. Just the 2 changes then here at Towcester this morning. Good luck with all your selections here today. Hope you can win a nice few quid. Hovercraft Racing will be starting straight after racing, so feel free to stick around for that. But for the time being, we now have just 15 minutes left for betting on today's first race. 15 minutes left for betting on race 1. Once again, good luck with all your picks here at Towcester Greyhounds this morning.
Matt. Channel 9, don't go to Matt, just constantly in. 9, Channel 9.
The Greyhounds are on parade then for race number 1 here this morning. Runners for race 1 are as follows. Trap 1 is Mad About Johnny for the George and Horn Syndicate and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Greencroft Meg, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 3 is Unlikely Diva, owner Mr. Crichton, trainer Jean Lyles. 4 the Reserve Greyhound, Plain Miner, owned by Mr. S. Reynolds, trainer Jim Reynolds. 5 is Dunham Zeus, owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 6 Sweetheart Abbey, owner Miss M. Reynolds, trainer Jim Reynolds. 7 Grafton Oak for owner Mr. S. Dimmock and trainer Heather Dimmock. And trap 8 is Ribble Ghost, owner Lord Hesketh, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 1. We now have just over 3 minutes left of betting on this morning's opener. It's the bet each way, 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. One favourite in 8, Ribble Ghost, currently a 5-2 chance. Next in the betting, trap 2, Greencroft Meg at 4s. Everything else, 5-1, except the 6-dog, Sweetheart Abbey, that's currently trading at 6s. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 1. 2.5 minutes to the off. Greyhounds going behind the boxes then for race number 1. Favourite still the 8-dog. Was 5-2 now. 3-1 though, Ribble Ghost. Let's trap 1 on screen. Mad About Johnny. 1 over 6 bends in a trial on the 19th of July. That'll burn the cobwebs away. Currently a 5-1 chance, Mad About Johnny. There's a 3 Unlikely Diva, his kennel mate, also trained by Jean Lyles. 2 runners in the race for Jean. Grounds behind the boxes then for this opening contest of the day. Trap 8, the favourite, Ribble Ghost. Something of a stalwart round Towcester, 44 runs, 5 wins. There is beautiful look, a Ribble Ghost. A Towcester boy really. Fabulous looking greyhound. Pure white. Loading up then for race number 1. Going in the boxes for this bet each way. 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Going in. All loaded then for race number 1. Gemma's our starter this morning. There she is on screen now. Good morning, Gemma. She's waved her flag. That means one thing. The hare is running. Bunny on the spin for race number 1. It's a bet each way. 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Favourite in trap 8, Ribble Ghost. Stand by. Bunny up behind the boxes. off and racing away, and a good start from the Ghost on the wide outside. 8 leads from 4, then comes 7, 5, 2, 3, 6 and 1. Into the first corner we go now then. Is Trap 8 just about leading on the wide outside from 4, who's challenging on the inner. The reserve Greyhound Clean Miner takes it up halfway now from 8. Still on the premises, these pair are a long way clear of 2 back in third. Then comes 6 and 3 round the third bend. Trap 8 pressing again on the outside. Ribble Ghost hits the front off this final corner. Goes length or so clear from 4. He's trying to rally in second. Very wide on the track is Trap 8. Zomed the door for 4 to challenge again. A ding-dong battle to the wire. 4 from 8. Very close indeed. 8 and 4 cross the line together. We'll need the judge to separate that pair. 8 and 4 in a photo. Well, confirmation of the result of race 1. First was Trap 8, Ribble Ghost, Ronan Lord Hesketh and trainer Mark Wallace. Second, Trap 4, the reserve Greyhound Clean Miner. Third, Trap 2, Greencroft Meg. 8-4-2 it was then in race number 1. It was a hard-fought victory from the 8-dog Ribble Ghost. Always had 4 for company, the reserve Greyhound Clean Miner. Lost ground round the turns. He goes so wide, Ribble Ghost, but he's toughed it out up the business end. Just outstayed Trap 4, Clean Miner. Determined effort from Ribble Ghost on the wide outside as they got up by the shortest of short heads here. 8 beats 4, 2 back in third, the youngster Greencroft Meg. 8-4-2 then, race number 1. Ribble Ghost gets favourite backers after the best of starts here at Towcester this morning. There's the photo finish print up on screen now. You can see Ribble Ghost to stop the clock in a time of 29.12. The full order of finish for race 1 was 8-4-2-6-5-1-3-7. 8-4-2-6-5-1-3-7. Distance is a short head, 2 lengths, 2 1/4, 4 1/4, a short head, and 1 1/2. The winning time 29.12, 29.12. Runners on parade then for race number 2. It's the Bet with Bet 365 stakes. Runners as follows. Track 1 is Coral Bound for the K Sarah Syndicate and trainer Johnny Blanco. 2 is Billy's Choice, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 3 is Lily's Cookie, owned by Mr. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 4 Magical Dougie for the Westwell Racing Club, trainer Kevin Hutton. 5 is All About News for owner Mr. M. Gregory, trainer Steve Rayner. 6 Express Tatler, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 7 Mickey the Butcher for Mrs. Sandback and Sandback, trainer Mark Wallace. And trap 8 is Tiffield Lad for owners Mrs. McCall and trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 2. We'll now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the current favourite is trap 1 Coral Bound, a 5-2 chance. It's 3-1 trap 8 Tiffield Lad, 4-1 trap 2 Billy's Choice, and 5-1 bar these. It's trap 8 up on screen now. Second favourite last time we looked at the betting, Tiffield Lad. It's unlucky last time out in an A5. It's on the 15th of July. There's the VT now of Tiffield Lad in action. Went from trap 6 last time, obviously a 6-dog race as opposed to an 8-dog contest here today. But trap 8 won't worry Tiffield Lad. He's wider than wide, is Tiffield Lad. Just minds his own business on the wide outside. Rather like the winner of our first race, Ribble Ghost. He's a confirmed wide runner, Tiffield Lad. He'll be out there flying solo on the wide outside throughout. Did so last time, finished second, beaten 3 1/4 by Booze Flyer. Stayed on pretty nicely. And again, looks booked in for a solo on the outer. Does Tiffield Lad. No slouch on his day. Been cutting it in open class at Romford. Returns to Grady Racing here today. That was the second favourite down in the ring, behind the 1-dog Coral Bound, who's also been off open racing in the past few weeks. So it's an A5, but it's a classy looking A5, this one. Fortunately, still have 2 minutes left for betting. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 2, loading up for the Bet with Bet 365 stakes. A5 the grade then, race number 2 on the card here this morning. Loading process almost complete then for race 2. Gemma on standby, there she goes. She's happy, waves the flag for the hares. Running Banana Spin, race number 2. It's the Bet with Bet 365 stakes. Hare running. Bonnie up behind the boxes. off and are racing away. Good start from 2, Billy's Choice. The old fella leads early doors from 3 and 4. 8 and 5 both pacing up well. Then comes 1, 6 and 7. Round the first corner we go. It's still trap 2, Billy's Choice that leads the way. Got 8 looming large on the outer though. Tiffield Lad off this second corner. 2 and 6 locking horns up front. This pair clear of 1 into third. Then comes 6 staying on. Then 5, 7, 3 and 4. Approaching the final couple of turns now though. It's trap 8, Tiffield Lad. Turn it on the wide outside. 2 still thereabouts on the inner though. A ding dong battle up the lane. 2 from 6. 8 from 2. Rather 8 from 2. And 8 it is that beats the 2. 1 back in third. 8, 2 and 1. It's a winner for Tiffield Lad and trainer Mark Wallace. Confirmation result, race 2. First trap 8, Tiffield Lad for Mr. McColl. Trainer Mark Wallace. Second trap 2, Billy's Choice. Third trap 1, Coral Bound. Result 8, 2 and 1. 8, 2, 1. Winning time 28.88. 28.88. Stand by for the replay then of race number 2. Another trap 8 winner here this morning. Could it be a trend throughout the rest of the day? Trap 2 it was. Billy's Choice that led in the early exchanges. Veteran runner from Richard Yates' kennel. Never really gave up the ghost. Trap 2, Billy's Choice. But 8 was always there or thereabouts. Loom large off that second corner. And he's outstayed Billy's Choice. Despite a determined effort from the 2 dog up the lane. 8. Tiffield Lad has just outstayed him. 8 beats 2. 1 back in third. The pre-race favourite Coral Bound. 8, 2, 1 then in race number 2. 2 winners on the day for trainer Mark Wallace. The full order of finish of race 2 was 821.657.43, 821.657.43. Distances 3/4 of a length, 3/4, 1.5, 2.5, 3/4, 1.25, and ahead. The winning time for trap 8, Tiffield Lad, 28.88, 28.88. race number 3. It's the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. A7, the grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Skinny Love, who's owned and trained by Kevin Hutton. 2 is Dunham Sorrento, owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 3 is Mallogs Ronaldo, owner Mr. K. Hefferon, trainer Steve Rayner. Trap 4 is the reserve Greyhound, Dinner Larnaca, owned by the TDC Global Investors, trained by Jim Reynolds. 5 is Get Call My Reg, owner getcallmyreg.co.uk, trainer Paul Philpott. 6 is Bally Black Bolt, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 7 is 52 Steps, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. And 8 is Swift Lazetta for Mrs. Gaskin and trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 3. Just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes left for betting on the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Full betting show on screen now. You can see trap 3, Mallows Ronaldo is the favourite at 7-2. Then 4-1, traps 1 and 7. 5-1, traps 5, 6 and 8. And 6-1, traps 2 and 4. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 3. A7, the Greys, with a Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. There's trap 5 on screen. Get Call My Reg. Currently a 5-1 chance. Second, a couple of runs back on the 1st of July at this A7 level. And I believe we're going to see that run now. Went from trap 4 on that occasion. Did Get Call My Reg. Terrible start, but paced up really well to get a pitch into that first corner. Got a bump from 5 into that first bend. But he's gone on regardless. And only gone down by the shortest of short heads in the end. It was some run from Get Call My Reg. It was in the wars again latest. But certainly got the ability. Still an improver is Get Call My Reg. And if the gaps appear, who knows? Perhaps today could be his day. There he is up on screen now. Currently a 5-1 chance then Get Call My Reg. By no means the favourite. That's a 3 dog. Mallows Ronaldo, currently a 7-2 chance. There's a jolly on screen now then. Mallows Ronaldo. Seldom runs a bad race. Almost always there or thereabouts, Mallows Ronaldo. And a 7-2 chance to land the spoils here today. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 3. We're loading up for the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Going in the boxes. All loaded, race 3. Gemma's on screen, she's waved her flag once again, so the hare is running. Bunny on the spin, race number 3. It's the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. A7 the grade then for race number 3 on the card this morning. Gates lift and away we go. Good start from 3 and 2. Then comes 6, 5, 1, 8, 4 and 7. Into the first corner we go. It's Malags Ronaldo going to lead them round now. 3 from 6. Then comes 1, 5, 8, 2, 7 and 4 out the back door. Halfway point now though. It's trap 3. Malags Ronaldo with a 2-length advantage over trap 5. Get Caught My Reg staying on into second place. Then comes 8, 1 and 6 approaching the final corner now though. It's the old fella Malags Ronaldo that leads the way. 5 trying to wear him down up the lane though. 3 from 5. But surely 3's going to keep all comers at bay now. 3 beats 5. 1 back in third. 3, 5, 1 in race number 3. Ronaldo scores. Confirmation result, race 3, first trap 3, Malags Ronaldo, owner Mr. K. Heffer and trainer Steve Rayner. Second trap 5, Get Call My Reg. Third trap 1, Skinny Love. Result 3, 5 and 1, 3, 5, 1. Winning time for Malags Ronaldo, 28.72, 28.72. Replay about to be shown then. Malags Ronaldo. It's a good start into that first corner from the eventual winner. Got his nose in front early doors, and it was all about Malags Ronaldo from there on in. Trap 5, the youngster Get Call My Reg was there or thereabouts for most of the contest, but couldn't get on terms with Ronaldo. Once he's booted clear, I'm sure it won't be long before Call My Reg is winning. But 3 has kept 5 at bay this time, with 1 back in third, Skinny Love. 3, 5, 1 then in race number 3. The full order of finish for race 3 was 351, 872, 46, 351, 872, 46. Distances were 3.5 lengths, half a length, 1 3/4, half a length, 3.5, 1 3/4 and 1 3/4. And the winning time 28.72, 28.72. Grounds on parade then for our next race, race number 4. It's the Bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. A9 the grey. Trap 1 is Tully Thunder for the Potty Optimist and Trenor Paul Philpott. 2 is Torneroy Trendy, owner Mrs. Richards, Trenor Paul Clark. 3 is Karma Chameleon for the Old Bellgate Syndicate, Trenor Jim Reynolds. 4 is Hoolers Vic, owner Mr. Clark, Trenor Bob Liddington. 5 is Latte for Mrs. Kelly and Kemp, Trenor Hazel Kemp. 6 Shoemaker's Jack for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, Trenor Jean Lyles. 7 Dunham Tiffany for Mrs. Houghton and Shepherd and Smith, Trenor Jane Houghton. And 8 is Jodie Lottie for owner Miss I. Yendall, Trenor Hazel Kemp. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race 4. We'll now have less than 2 minutes to the off. Greyhounds approaching the boxes. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the current favourite is trap 5, Latte. A 3-1 chance. It's then 7-2, trap 6, Shoemaker's Jack. 4-1 bar these. Up on screen now you can see how Shoemaker's Jack got on the 8th of July. Couple of runs back. Second in an A9 contest. Beaten the favourite last time out with Shoemaker's Jack, but on this occasion went from trap 5. Got bolted at the first, crowded at the third as well, but still managed to get up for second place. It was a good run from Shoemaker's Jack on this occasion. And more of the same required here today. I say it's been in the wars since in a similar grade A9 contest. Want to beat the favourite, so something of a recovery mission here today for Shoemaker's Jack. Second favourite last time we checked, behind the 5-dog Latte. But certainly capable at this level is Shoemaker's Jack. Got the stripes on his back here today. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 4. Loading up for the Bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Going in the boxes. All loaded then for race 4. The flag's been waved and the hare is running. Bunny on the spin. Race number 4. A9 the grade then for the Bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Stand by. Gates fly open, away we go. Flying start from 8 on the wide outside. Jodie Lottie, 2 and 4 both pacing up nicely. Then comes 6, 5, 1, 7 and 3. Round the first bend we go. Bit above the mid-division involving 4, 5 and 6. But up front it's trap 2, Torneroy Trendy, that goes on. Hasn't won in 24 runs, Torneroy Trendy. Could this be her day? Leads by 2 lengths from 8. Round this third corner then comes 3, 7, 1 and 6. Off the final bend though, it's trap 2, taken on now by the 3-dog Karma Chameleon. Singing the right tune here today. Karma Chameleon, a youngster, goes on and pulls away. Impressive stuff from the 3-dog. Closer places, 8, 7 and 2. First trap 3, Karma Chameleon. Photograph for the Miners. Confirmation result race 4, first trap 3, Karma Chameleon for the Old Bellgate Syndicate, Trenor Jim Reynolds. Second trap 8, Jodie Lottie. Third trap 2, Torneroy Trendy. Result 3, 8 and 2, 3, 8, 2. One in time for Karma Chameleon, 29.61, 29.61. Replay up on screen now then of race number 4. It's a good run from the youngster, Karma Chameleon. Opening his account, or her account I should say, at the 10th time of asking, but doing so in style here today. Bit of bother around the first couple of bends, but managed to find a pitch on the inside down the far side. Open up the gears down the back straight to move in the second of the final bend. Got inside the two-dog Tolneroy Trendy off the final bend and then stretched clear and has come home a good 3 to 4 lengths clear of the nearest pursuer. Trap 8, Jodie Lottie in second with 2 back in third. Tolneroy Trendy wasn't to be. 25th time lucky for Tolneroy Trendy, but I'm sure she'll be winning soon. 3-8-2 it was then in race number 4. The full order of finish of race 4 was 3-8-2-7-1-6-4-5, 3-8-2-7-1-6-4-5, distances 3 3/4, a neck, short head, 3/4 of a length, 3 lengths, 3 3/4, and a distance. The winning time 29.61, 29.61. grade then for race number 5. It's the best odds guaranteed on the BoyleSports app stakes. S4 the grade over our stayers distance of 686 metres. Trap 1 is Ducklington Belv, Mrs Hazel, Richard Stiles and Weir. Trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Moopage Lally for owner Mr Jesty, trainer Kevin Hutton. 3 is Flying Discovery, owner Mr K Richardson, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 Bouncing Dan, Mrs Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 5 Bog Cross Esther, Mrs Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 6 Lug Hill Teddy, owner Mr Tuvey, trainer Jim Reynolds. 7 is Storm Call for Mrs Lyles and Pocknell, trainer Jean Lyles. And 8 is Corporate Satin, owner Mr A Duncan, trainer Heather Dimmock. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 5. A little less than 2 minutes left for betting on the best odds guaranteed on the BoyleSports app stakes. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the favourite is trap 6, Lug Hill Teddy at 3 to 1. Replay on screen now then is of Flying Discovery and how she got on last time out on the 15th of July. Went from trap 1 last time out, did Flying Discovery. Not in the picture for most of the contest, but unleashed a fine late burst. I was unlucky to go down by a short head in the end. In a similar S4 grade, was ahead of a lot of these rivals on that occasion. Was Flying Discovery. Desperately unlucky last time. You can see just moving into about 4th place here off the final corner. And then she went bang. Was flying up the lane, Flying Discovery, and almost got there. The line just coming one stride too soon for her last time out. But I'm sure connections will be hopeful. She can go one better here. Full betting show for race 5 up on screen now then. Local Teddy still the favourite in 6. 7 to 2 now, Flying Discovery. Money for that one. In fact, now 3 to 1. 3 to 1 joint favourites, traps 3 and 6. 4 to 1, traps 5 and 8. 5 to 1 bar these. Support for the 3 dog though, on the back of that latest run. Was desperately unlucky last time. We saw the VT before the race. Flying Discovery flying home and going down a short head last time out. Took it under Daisy. Been back to the 3 to 1 joint favourite here. Has the 3 dog. Shares favouritism with the Stripes, Low Kill Teddy. Both slow out, both will be finishing fast. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race number 5. Going in the boxes for this 6-bank contest. S4 the grade, 686 metres the trip. All loaded then, race 5, flags and waves, so the hare's running. Bunny on the spin for the best odds guaranteed on the BoyleSports app. Stakes, hare running. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away. Good start from 7. Leads early doors from 1 and 2. Then comes 4, 5, 8, 3 and 6 the back marker. Off the second bend we go now then. It's trap 1 Ducklington Bell that takes it up for Kevin Hutton. A length or so clear from 5 into second. Bog Cross Esther. 2 lengths back to 2. Then comes 7, 3, 4, 8 and 6 still out the back door. Around bend number 3 we go now though. Still trap 1 taken on now by the 5 dog. This pair 2 lengths clear of 2 back in third. Then comes 3, 7 and 4 at the 3/4 pole now though. 1 and 5 still locking horns up front. 2 and 3 both edging closer. A bit of squeeze for room around that penultimate corner, but 3 nips through up the inside now and takes stuff off the fire and bend. Flying Discovery. There's money for this Greyhound pre-race, and it's going to be gamble landed here. 3's going to come home and land it. 6 runs on brilliantly for second. 1 back in third. 3, 6 and 1. Result race 5. Confirmation of the result, race 5, first trap 3, Flying Discovery, owner Mr. K. Richardson, trainer Steve Rayner, second trap 6, Luck Hill Teddy, third trap 1, Ducklington Bell. Result 3, 6 and 1, 3, 6, 1, winning time 42, 84, 4284. Replay on screen now then of the best odds guaranteed on the BoyleSports app. Stakes. Slow out as expected, trap 3, Flying Discovery. The eventual winner, likewise the 6 dog, Luck Hill Teddy. Neither of that pair in shot ran his first couple of turns. It was trap 1 Ducklington Bell that was stringing them along up front. Had 5 for company Bog Cross Esther in those early exchanges as well. But 3 just biding her time. Mid-division Flying Discovery went down the far side really well and got a nice gap, or forced a gap really, inside of traps 2 and 1 round that final corner. And once she saw daylight, she stretched further and further clear. It was some run from Flying Discovery. What about trap 6, Luck Hill Teddy? Talk about staying on. Luck Hill Teddy came from nowhere to snatch second place there. Both these greyhounds probably want further than the 686 metres in truth. 3 beat 6 though, 1 back in third on this occasion. The full order of finish for race 5 was 361.25784. 361.25784. Distance is 2.5 lengths, 1 1/4, a neck, 3 lengths, short head, and a head. Winning time 42.84, 4284. local independent bookmaker stakes. A8 the grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Swift Cayley for Mr. and Mrs. McCall. Trainer Mark Wallace. 2 is Stormy Dexter. Owner Mr. A. Williams. Trainer Heather Dimmock. 3 is Oscar's Hurricane. Owner Mr. S. Taylor. Trainer Jim Reynolds. 4 Coors Crom for Mrs. Clark and Cobb. Trainer Jim Reynolds. 5 Dunham Owen for the Dunham Racing Club. Trainer Jane Houghton. 6 Saffron's Honey for the Mark Wallace Greyhounds Racing Club. Trainer Mark Wallace. 7 Blue Chaos for the nearly 10 Syndicate, trainer Heather Dimmock, and 8 Nippy Bow for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 6. About 2 minutes left for betting on this race. One favourite here in the green jacket, trap 7, Blue Chaos, currently a 3-1 chance. There is Blue Chaos up on screen now then, in the green jacket. Went from trap 6 last time out on the 18th of July. There's that run up on screen now, slow out. But, you know, she stays on, or he stays on, Blue Chaos. Stone last around those first couple of turns, but sprouted wings on the run for home. And was desperately unlucky to go down by 3 parts of a length in the end to the runaway winner, Farlow Starhawk. Really caught the eye, Blue Chaos, last time out. And the bookmakers certainly cottoned on to that run as well, and that's why it's been chalked up as a 3-1 favourite for this A8 event. There he is on screen now then. Blue Chaos, your 3-1 jolly. It's then 4-1 traps 1, 5 and 8. 5-1 bar these. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps then for race number 6. We're loading up, folks, for the bet with your local independent bookmaker stakes. A8 the grade. Going in the boxes. All loaded then, race 6. Starters wave the flag, so the hare is running, but on the spin, race number 6. A8 the grade then, the bet with your local independent bookmaker stakes. Stand by for action. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away. Slow start from 7. Up front, it's 5 that leads. 5 from 8 and 4. Then comes 6, 3, 7, 2 and 1. Round the first corner we go. Bit of bother mid-division involving 3, 2, 1, 4 and 7. But up front, it's trap 5 that's got an early lead and gone clear now. Dunham Owen for Jane Houghton leads by a good 4, 5, 6 lengths, possibly from 6 round this third corner. But it's trap 5, Dunham Owen filling the driving seat. Off the final corner, it's 5 from 6 and 8. Then comes 4, 7, 1, 3 and 2. But trap 5 not for catching here. Dunham Owen home for all money here. 5 an easy winner. Closer places in the end. 7, 8 and 6. First trap 5, photograph for the minors, and all the way success for Dunham Owen. Result race 6, first trap 5, Dunham Owen for the Dunham Racing Club, trainer Jane Houghton. Second trap 7, Blue Chaos. Third trap 8, Nippy Bow. Result 5, 7 and 8. 5, 7, 8. The full order of finish of race 6 was 578, 614, 32. 578, 614, 32. Distances were 7 lengths. A neck, short head, 3/4 of a length, 1.5, 1 3/4, and 1 1/4. The winning time 28.96, 28.96. 7 now on parade. On parade for the Follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. A6 to grade then. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Final Backstaff, Mrs. Oaks and Oaks. Trainer Paul Philpott. 2 is Holden Vin for the Sporting Greats. Trainer Johnny Blanco. 3 is Tonto Tornado for Mrs. Cross and Gill. Trainer Richard Yates. 4 Ribble Rush for owner Lord Hesketh. Trainer Mark Wallace. 5 is Dress Code for owner Mr. Lowther. Trainer Steve Rayner. 6 Shreyas Solitaire for Shreyas Racing. Trainer Graham Holford. 7 is Wood Chief for owner and trainer Steve Rayner. And trap 8 is Curry Hills Pat. Owner Miss H. Dimmock. Trainer Heather Dimmock. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 7. Still 5 minutes to the off though. 5 minutes. Favourite currently trap 6 Shreyas Solitaire, an 11 to 4 chance. This youngster slow out but finishes with some style to Shreyas Solitaire. It's then 4 to 1 trap 3 Tonto Tornado. 5 to 1 traps 4, 7 and 8, and 6 to 1 traps 1, 2 and 5. Grounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 7. Grounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 7. There's a favourite on screen now, Shreyas Solitaire. Solid 11 to 4 chance is this youngster. From a cracking litter. Supremely bred is Shreyas Solitaire. And there she is in action back on the 15th of July. We're from trap 7 on this occasion. Slow out as usual, Shreyas Solitaire. Stone last of 8, ran those first couple of turns. But serves it up late, does Shreyas Solitaire. Not even in the picture at the moment, but you'll see her soon enough. Absolutely flying from last to almost first. Absolutely flying up the lane in the green jacket. Desperately unlucky last time out, and there's the favourite on the back of that fine run. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race 7. Loading up for the follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. A6 the grade. Favourite in stripes, Shreya Solitaire. All loaded then for race number 7. It's the follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. Gemma's waved that flag again, so the hare is running, but in the spin, race number 7, the follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. A6 the grade then, stand by for action. Favourite in stripes, Shreya Solitaire. Off and racing away, slow start from the favourite. Up front it's 3 that leads Tonto Tornado for Richard Yates. 3 from 5 and 2, then comes 4, 7, 8, 1, 4 and 6. The back marker now off the second when they fly now. It's trap 3, Tonto Tornado. 2 lengths clear of 5 in Hot Pursuit, Dress Code. A length or so then back to 8, then comes 2 and 7. Approaching the final corner now though, it's trap 3, pressed by 5, Dress Code. Dress Code gets his nose in front off this final corner. 5 now takes it up from 3, 8 trying to stay on, but 5 it is. Dress Code going through the gears up front and pulling clear. 5 got us in the bag, closer places. 7, 8, 2 and 3. First trap 5, photograph for the Miners. Dress Code, your winner. Confirmation result, race number 7. First was trap 5, Dress Code, Rona Mr. M. Lau, the trainer Steve Rayner. Second trap 7, Wood Chief. Third trap 8, Curry Hills Pat. Result 5, 7 and 8, 5, 7, 8. Result race number 7. Closing stage of the replay of race 7 up on screen now. You can see it was trap 3, Tonto Tornado, that led for most of the journey. But 5, Dress Code, very much on the premises to challenge round that final corner. Got his nose in front and stretched clear in good style to go on and land the spoils from 7, who's run on for second. Wood Chief, his kennel mate, both from the Steve Rayner range, and trap 8, Curry Hills Pat, back in third. 5, 7, 8 then, result, lucky race 7. The full order of finish of race 7 was 578, 32614, 578, 32614. The distance is 4 lengths, a head, a neck, short head, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and a neck. The winning time 28.78, 28.78. The Greyhounds running race 8 now on parade. On parade for the bet with www.starsportsbet.co.uk. Stakes runners as follows. Trap 1 is 0 Forks, owned and trained by Kevin Hutton. 2 is Bodale Rossi for Mrs. Kemp and Yendall, trainer Hazel Kemp. 3 is Whizzing Brody, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 4 is Cockney Rebel for the this time next year syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 5 Jazz Jade, Mrs. Bozza, Bridges and Watson, trainer Mark Wallace. 6 Lily's Flash for owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 7 Copeland Rory, owner Mr. Thompson, trainer Kevin Hutton. And 8 is Jazz Jake for Mrs. Bozza, Bridges and Watson, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for the lucky last here this morning. Still 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes left for betting on the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Full betting show up on screen now then. You can see the favourite is currently trap 5, Jazz Jade, a 2-to-1 chance. 3-to-1 trap 2, Bodale Rossi. 6-to-1 bar that pair. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 8. Here's the favourite Jazz Jade in action. Back on the 15th of July then, a week ago today. Absolutely sluiced in A8 grade company. Had the orange vest on her back on that occasion as well. Was away and gone a 4:11 split and posted a time of 28:79. More of the same required today then for Jazz Jade. Was a 5-to-1 chance last time. No such price available today. 2-to-1 favourite here today, Jazz Jade. But obliging good style last time out, and connections will be over more of the same from their runner here at Towcester today. There she is up on screen. Penny seemingly dropped last time. More to come, I'm sure, from Jazz Jade. 2-to-1 favourite down in the ring. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race number 8, loading up for this A7 event. Favourite in 5, Jazz Jade, currently a 2-to-1 chance. All loaded then for the lucky last. Flag's been waved for the final time this afternoon. This afternoon, Gemma. Good afternoon, Gemma, I should say. Here on the move for race number 8. It's the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Bonnie up behind the boxes. Stand by. Off and racing away, and it's 5 with a ping break. The favourite Jazz Jade that leads for trainer Mark Wallace. 5 from 4 and 3. Then comes 1, 2 squeeze for room, 6, 7 and 8. Off the second bend we go now. This early bird has flown once again. Jazz Jade 5 from 4. Cockney Rebel then comes 3, 1, 2, 8 and 7. Round the third bend we go though. It's all about the 5 dog thus far. The favourite Jazz Jade firmly control at the moment though. 4 edging closer in second. Cockney Rebel then comes 3 trying to stay on. Likewise the 1 dog. But off the final corner, it looks like 5's going to make all now. 5 makes every post a winning 1. 1 runs on for second. 4 third. 5, 1, 4 in the lucky last. Result race 8, first trap 5, Jazz Jade, Mrs. Bozza, Bridges and Watson, Trainer Mark Wallace, second trap 1-0 Forks, third trap 4, Cockney Rebel. Result 5, 1 and 4, 5, 1, 4, winning time 28.90, 28.90. Replay on screen now then of race number 8. It was the bet with starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Trap 5 away and gone. Jazz Jade, a 4-11 split last time out. I'm sure a similar effort on this occasion as well. Has put her firmly in control of this finale. Got that all-important lead into that first corner and never headed from there on in. Made short work of her A8 rivals last week at a tasty 5-1. Scored here as a 2-1 favourite. In similar fashion, 5 beats 1 who's run on really well for second, 0 Forks. 4 back in third, the Cockney Rebel. 5, 1 and 4 then in the lucky last here this morning. Well, the full order in for race 8 was 5, 1, 4, 3, 2, 8, 7, 6. 5, 1, 4, 3, 2, 8, 7, 6. Distance is 2 1/4, half a length, 1 length, 3/4 of a length, 1 1/2, a short head, and 2 1/4. The winning time for trap 5, Jazz Jade, 28.90, 28.90. Well, that, as they say, is that as far as this morning's meet is concerned. Got 3 hurdles trials after racing if you want to stick around and watch those. Failing that, be sure to come back tonight. First race 7:30, 13 race card to enjoy here at Towcester this evening. Free entrance to all. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv.